I don't know, am I getting more stupid?
Is that again?
Yeah. Hey, how's it going? I'm here with my wife, Jane. Hi. She's really, really small. That's a shit joke. Hey, how's it going? This is my wife, Jane. Say hi, Jane.
Hi, Jane.
Good.
You want to start again?
Hey, how's it going? We're doing Dawn the Comic Book Junkies 1,000 subscribers video contest video today. This is Jane. Hi, Jane. So yeah, we've got to ask our wives or partners, whatever, some questions. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So we've got to ask questions. I've got them written down. Oh,
I don't know what to say.
why?
What should I say?
Say whatever you want. Why don't we just sit here and get progressively drunker and it'll
Flow.
It'll flow. Yeah.
A little bit about myself.
Yeah. Well, I guess we don't have to start with that. Is he pissing on that? We could talk about the comic book movies. Like, what do you think about them? I don't know. I guess name your favorite one: comic book movie or TV show.
Is like Firefly or Buffy one?
No, well, you see, I was thinking about that, but Buffy and Firefly were comic books later, weren't they? They weren't comic books first.
What's a comic book? What's a film?
Oh, heaps, like all the superhero ones, like Batman and Marvel and all that.
I like Batman.
What one specifically?
The one with
I know what you're gonna say.
Batman Begins. No, ends. Returns.
Batman Ends. The final Batman movie.
I like the one where they get Bane.
Oh, with Bane. I was sure you were going to say Heath Ledger there with the Joker. The one with Bane is Batman. I think they're not even called Batman. That's why we're getting confused here. They're like Dark Knight. Yeah, Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, I like
is
that.
The Bane one.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
But I do like the other one too.
Yeah, the Ledger one's probably the better one. I don't know. They're all pretty good. What other ones is there? Like TV shows. What comic book TV shows are there? Like The Flash and stuff. Have you ever seen that? No, me neither. What about like The Mask? The Mask was. I wanted to talk about The Mask.
What? As in
the Jim Carrey movie.
Carrey?
Yeah.
What was that comic?
Yeah, Dark Horse.
Okay. Yeah, that's quite good.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess that was after. Yeah. That was a good movie.
Not as good as Batman.
No. Well, I don't know.
No, I will. No.
No, not in your opinion.
No, not my opinion. It's my opinion that matters.
Oh, right. How do you feel about my comic collecting?
It's okay.
It's okay. So, like, I didn't collect comic books when we first met.
No.
So, what happened? How did that? I don't even really remember. I think it was Barman's fault, wasn't it?
Yeah.
My chum Steve kind of got me onto buying comics. We worked in a bar together. It was the bar I met Jane in. Yeah. Anyway, what was the question?
How do I feel about it?
Yeah.
Is that the question? How do I feel about it?
Collection and addiction, because it is an addiction.
Yeah.
But sorry, I'm answering it for you.
Yeah. Kyle can't go anywhere without taking comics, thinking about where he's going to get comics, plan a day out, and he's got to Google and find out if there's a comic book shop.
Yeah, well, especially if we're going somewhere new.
Yeah.
Because you exhaust your local comics.
I don't mind it. I don't mind that you read comics.
It's not the worst thing to be addicted to, is it? It's not like it's smack or anything.
Yeah, well, that's it. And I guess for all the times that you've stood around and waited for me at weekends doing my stuff.
Yeah, bikes and stuff.
Yeah, then
bikes and running.
I guess you're allowed to have your thing. I guess you're allowed to have your thing. I guess you're allowed to have your thing.
I guess you're allowed to have your thing.
Thanks very much. Yeah, but I think like I was collecting stuff anyway. Like I collected books, and
You collect everything.
it would have been So I would have been collecting something,
Yeah.
but now it's just comic books.
Mm-hmm.
He's pulling up stuff out the garden. I don't know what is that.
Stick.
But he's just pulled it out of the ground. Another question. Are you feeling okay now?
Yeah.
That's no. Do you mind my collecting habits? The money. I've just wrote money and the space.
No, I don't mind. I can't really complain about the money. You always point out to me that my races, etc., cost more than your comics.
Well, your bike does.
Yeah, you like to make me feel.
That's not true.
True.
That is not true.
You justify buying your comics by pointing out how expensive my bikes are or how expensive my races are.
That's not true.
You do.
This is turning into
do.
like an Oprah Winfrey style episode right now.
The space that it takes up, it really annoys me, and the cardboard boxes are really ugly. But it's not even. It's like you've got your little section with all your comics, your little bit out there, but all around the house there's just like little things, like little, like plastic Batmans and.
Not all
and
around
then
the house.
like just they're everywhere. There's not a room in the house that doesn't have a little bit of comic book thing in it.
Yeah, well, that's just. I mean, you wouldn't want all pretty flowers and everything everywhere.
That would be quite nice.
Yeah, but there's two. It's a duality. This is becoming the Jane Show very quickly here. I want to talk about more movies and TV shows and stuff.
Okay.
We don't really know any TV shows, so we've decided we don't know any comic book ones. There was like, we watched Gotham. We watched like 5 episodes of Gotham.
Oh, no, I didn't. I watched one.
One, oh. Well, I don't really see the point of it. Why would you want a TV show about Batman? It's about Jim Gordon, but why would you want that? You just want a Batman TV show. Surely. You could have Jim Gordon in it. I don't know. It upset me. And it upset me that the cat girl was clearly older than Bruce. And, they weren't, I don't know if they are, but, in the comic books, they're not. There doesn't seem to be an age gap. If anything, she's younger than him.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Never
I like Catwoman in Batman. What's her face?
In the
she was
Bane
on-
one?
Yeah.
Anne Hathaway.
Yeah, she was fab.
Yeah. Well, that was cool because that goes back to the original, because she's never actually called Batwoman. Like originally she was the cat.
Cat, yeah.
Like a cat, like cat burglar. So they just called her the cat. And I don't know when the Catwoman thing became a thing, but so they kind of just did a nod to that, and they never really had her in a Catwoman outfit. It was only when she like lifted her goggles up, remember, on the motorbike, and it looked like ears. That was cool.
It's a dog.
Finn.
Hey boy.
Say hello, Finn. Okay, so we've got more stuff to do. It might cut out. Oh, I'll do an end just now. We'll do an end just now, just in case it cuts out. So thanks, Dawn. Congratulations, Finn. Goodbye. Thanks, Dawn. Congratulations on the 1,000 subscribers. I think it's actually like 1,200 or something that he's on already.
That's more than you.
Thanks, Dawn. Congratulations, and good luck to everybody else who enters the contest. I guess that's it. I don't think there's anything else we've got to say, is there?
I'll go say something about myself.
Yeah, but we're filming the end bit, just in case the battery runs out.
Could you cut out all the scenes of me drinking wine, please?
I'll try and cut out most of them.
Okay.
I might put that in there.
What should I say?
Just whatever you want.
No, tell me what to say.
How do you mean? I don't understand.
Well, I don't know what to
just
say about myself.
Just say hi. My name's Jane. Talk about your bikes. Wheel a bike on, do like a bike haul.
Here's my bike haul, and then can I turn the camera around?
Yeah, do like
Do you want to see my bike haul?
do like check out my bike collection, and you've got like, well, it's a bit of a shite tip really, but
here's my bike and my Hoover haul.
yeah, bike and Hoover haul, chair haul.
Welcome to the shed.
This is my chair haul. Yeah, so just kind of say about your bikes and stuff. Like what you doing, what you training for.
Oh my god, that's really awkward.
Why?
God, not very good at talking. There's a dog got the
zooms.
Do I have to like say hi, I'm training?
I guess not. I think we kind of covered that. There's some information that you didn't need.
No.
Okay, all right. This is the book room tour portion of your video, Dawn. I've just made this film, and it's taken me 10 minutes and filled the storage on my phone just to go through this. So I'm not going to do that because this video is going to be hours long otherwise. I'm just going to quickly just glance over everything, and we'll just show you what we've got. This, I will say though, this is a postcard by a guy called Raphael Kirschner, who, if you're into like collecting postcards or anything, I'd check him out. He's amazing. Look at that. This thing's like 100 years old, or maybe even more than that now. For postcard collectors, this isn't worth anything because of that damage, obviously, and on the back it's actually been written on, it's been sent, so it's not worth anything for them. And my brother got me this for my birthday. This is like a dictionary page with like an acrylic Batman on it. It looks badass, doesn't it? Okay, right, we've already spent too long here. Yeah, I'll just go slowly through everything and you can just read it, I guess, as opposed to me. That's amazing. I'll just put, yeah, that's amazing. That's Building Stories by Chris Ware. This is a bookshelf that I make all my videos on, so that's quite cool. I just pull out Twister here and just sit the phone across there. So behind the scenes, man. Susan Hill, Dracula, obviously. Complete Conan, heap of H.P. Lovecraft, JP. I would just say, if you're into Bruce Lee or want to find out anything about Bruce Lee, buy this book, Fighting Spirit. It's pretty much the only one you need. Oh, that's from last time. As same goes for Jack the Ripper, if you're interested in Jack the Ripper. The Complete History of Jack the Ripper by Philip Sugden. That's the one to go for if you want Jack the Ripper. That's the best one I've found so far. Rigor Mortis, you were showing your Bukowski, the post office I think it was. There's a heap there, man. The Shining, I think that's the first British edition of The Shining. The Road is amazing, as is Trainspotting, Irving Welsh. Aleister Crowley. That's Morven Caller, I don't know if anybody's ever read that. Here's just a wee stack of beatniks. A heap of trades here. These are all my Elseworlds. I had to take them out the boxes because they were taking up a heap of room. Heap of Batman Chronicles. Okay, there's that. There's another bookcase over here. Heap of just like space books. This drill I borrowed from work like 2, maybe 3 weeks ago, and I keep forgetting to take it back. There's the fourth. Here is just a stack of Alan Moore stuff. And there's some Grant Morrison stuff at the back. Magazines and things. There's a stack of books that I'm thinking about selling, maybe. There's one copy of Demonic there. I've got 3. Thinking of maybe selling one of them. I just want to sell up and, you know, use the money to buy some Batman. Random Some Paul Pope. I don't know how that Lex Luthor's made its way in between there. Here's a heap of Tolkien. And yeah, Felicia Day's autobiography. There's Akira. And some Serenity stuff. A heap more trades. Heap of Grendel stuff there. Calvin and Hobbes. I do love Calvin and Hobbes. Yep, so there's all of that. More books, more books, more books. There's a heap of Ladybirds. There's all those annuals. A couple of sci-fi box sets there. That's Sailor Moon. I think that's the first 6 parts of Sailor Moon out of 12. I've not even read it yet. Here's one of my favourite authors of all time, maybe. Big Alistair Gray, he's a Scottish guy. And then a heap of just Shark and Peter Benchley based stuff. There's Donnie. There's a pig and a heart that's shaped like a stone, because I'm very sentimental. A heart that's shaped like a stone, other way around. I'm very sentimental. Unsure what that is. Just a bit of something. More books, more books. These are all like pamphlets and things that I've got inside books. There's a beer. P.G. Wodehouse, a heap of Jeeves and Wooster, Star Wars, and then Leviathan. There's a light for a bike. And there is Dr. Dental, the game. Excellent. More books, more books, more books. Red Dwarf. Yeah, Gormenghast, excellent. Dune, Shantaram. What's that? Melancholy Death of Oyster Boy. Chuck Palahniuk, Fight Club's a great book. Ian Curtis, Shadow of the Wind, that's an excellent book. We'll come up with what the guy's name is. Carlos Ruiz Zafon. Will Self, Brothers Karamazov, Silence of the Lambs, Clarice. Heap of Potter, All the Potter. There's a gap here because that new one's coming out next month. Ian Banks, hands down my favourite. And Ian M. Banks is his sci-fi, so that's that continuation. There's Big Hannah. Ian M. Banks has a heap of paperbacks there. I'm trying to get them all in hardback, obviously. I'm not doing too badly. I think I'm missing 5, maybe. Haruki Murakami, he's another one of my favourites. That's just everything, pretty much. A heap of Penguin paperbacks here in the wee George Orwell section. These are all, that's all James Bond. And then a heap of Puffins, or Pelicans I think the blue ones are called. A couple more Penguins stuck at the end there. There's a really nice, is it here? Yeah, a really nice copy of Through the Looking Glass there, look at that. And in the back. That's really nice. Just put that on the floor. A heap of sci-fi down the bottom here. And fantasy, I guess. Look at that. Star Trek X-Men. Can't go wrong, can you? Stainless steel wrap. Okay, here's all my boxes. I've got... what have I got there? 13, 14? I need another one. They've stopped selling these ones with shelves in them, which I'm annoyed about. I just want one more there. And then, well, I think I can get another entire row. I think I could do another entire row. But I want at least one, just to knock that shelf back up there. But yeah, there's my bags and boards down the side. Logan's Run. There's all my stuff I got from Davis. These are going out to a chum who's wanting to borrow some Rebirth stuff. There it is, House of Secrets. And an iPod, because nobody uses them anymore. Here's just a heap more books. There's a heap of lists. This is like all my wee lists and stuff. I think there's Batman. Heap of books here. Lighters, sellotape, scissors. 3 lighters I've seen. A pen. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That's fantastic. That's Elric. Fantastic. Slaughterhouse 5. If nobody's ever read that, just get involved on Slaughterhouse 5. That's awesome. There's Richard Lehman, just a heap of stuff of his that I found, pack of Pokemon cards. Gore Vidal, if you're watching this, you'll love this bit. There's a heap of classics in here, bud. Name of the Wind, Rothfuss, Get Off Your Arse and Finish That Third Book, Buddy. The Book with No Name, this is by Anonymous. These are a great little series. The Magician, this is all Raymond Feist. There's what? Practical Carpentry. There's your CDs, bud. Heapmore Feist, Terry Pratchett. David Lee Eddings, The Redemption of Alphaless, that's a classic. This is going to fall again, isn't it? This is just top shelf banter now. There's more Richard Castle. House of Leaves, incredible book. That's Homeboy as well, that's awesome. Alien Liaison, I can't get away from books like this. This is a UFO abduction book. There's Nick Cave's second book, and the Raw Shark texts. That is a fantastic book, if anybody's interested in things like that. There's a heap of space-themed ones, a Gagarin book, a couple of ghost stories. Peter Brett, my stepbrother, kept trying to get me to read them, I never got round to it. Roald Dahl, and then Big Hunter S. I'm a huge fan of Hunter. Yeah. Alright man, so that's it. That's this part of the video anyway. Oh, did we see the backgammon for blood? Alright guys, that's this bit. Yeah, okay, cheers. See you for the next one. So, what do you want for tea anyway? Is Finn in?